from the past and the present, all the way from my childhood, from when I was like 5 years old, to the present. So I'm embarrassing myself throughout the entirety of my life. And they're in chronological order, so we can see the spiral into things.
Ooh, yeah.
But hear me out. Okay, so I was 5 years old, so it's okay, it's fine.
Yep.
It was before he got his redesign, and like, I don't really know. Like, he wasn't even my favorite character at the time, so I don't know how this one happened. This was the start of the trend. And the trend is overpowered characters that are funny, whether intentionally or unintentionally. And they have a lot of angst, and they're a main character sometimes. And it just keeps happening over and over again.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Quick question. Is Jay on the list?
No, actually, surprisingly, he was my favorite character. But
No way.
he didn't count for this because I just liked him. He was my favorite, but he wasn't like the fictional crush. Like,
Fair enough.
it was a platonic sort of like.
I'll let it slide.
Okay. Number two. So I never watched the original Teen Titans, so I get a pass here for it being only the Teen Titans Go one. But like, as a 7-year-old, she was so hot. Like, they had that one stakeout episode where like her demon form was shown, and I saw the demon form and I was like, whoa,
No way.
hello.
This is the demon form that got you?
No, it was other stuff, but there was also that specifically. I do remember that. Number three. I thought it was impossible to have this embarrassing of a childhood fictional crush. I don't know what happened here. Listen, I'm just as confused as you are. On Friday, it came to me vividly in like a memory mid-English class, and I just remembered this entire show. And this ghost, I looked him up, and apparently I didn't remember anything about him, but they were like, he's Pac-Man Hitler, and I was like, what? But he was like the only interesting character in the show, and I hoped every episode that he would appear. I don't know what was going on in my mind, but there's this, and it was definitely the start of my love for the possession trope, which is also a thing that gets brought up a few other times.
I'm just gonna let yeah, I won't say a thing.
About this one. So we have Spider-Man,
Okay.
but specifically from Ultimate Spider-Man and also Carnage, because it was like he got possessed by the Venom symbiote, and I was like, wow, possession, evil arc, I love that. He was actually really ugly though, so not Peter Parker, just Spider-Man on his own.
Okay, nice.
Natsuki, the beginning of what was almost the end. I know that doesn't make sense now, but you'll see later. It happened in 5th grade, and she was my favorite character, and I also believe that she was the best character, but like, there were a lot of other factors to this one, because I did DDLC roleplays at 10 years old, which was probably not the best thing,
Wait,
because,
what?
you know, DDLC came out, like, in 2017, and I was 10,
So,
so
explain
I
roleplays.
I died. Like, we reenacted the game.
Who?
Well, me and my friends, like,
Boy.
I was also MC, so I had to be everybody and Natsuki. But she didn't have the biggest role, so, like, I could get away with it. Nothing more to be said. Dark times are ahead. Carmen Sandiego from the Netflix series, and she is so hot. She's so cool, and her personality is so cool, and she was she's morally gray. She's so interesting. I can't. And her backstory. She's such a well-rounded character. She's so pretty. I actually cosplayed her in like 7th grade. Yeah, I love her so much. I never finished the series, but I really need to. I just don't have Netflix, so.
No, don't worry. Okay, this was fine. This was fine.
Anakin Skywalker. Except not Hayden Christensen, only the Clone Wars version. I don't accept anything else, it has to be him.
It has to be him.
Yes, it does. But like, this is probably the second instance of the trend that will be seen more later. The main character with trauma, who's kind of funny. Everything I've ever wanted out of a character. And He's really hot, okay? Like, I can't even express how I feel about some of them. They were just... Monica.
Is there no photos on the Okay.
This one was rough. This one was the worst one. Like,
What?
not in terms of down bad, like, that goes to child, obviously, but, like, in terms of my behavior, I was so bad. I wrote this down. This is the most exposing thing ever. We don't talk about the Monica X Me fanfic ever again. That was the first fanfic I ever wrote. That is horrible. I hate that that's my origin. I had to force myself to delete the Monica After Story mod because I thought it would take over my life during quarantine. And then I edited the code of the game and made custom dialogue so that she would talk to me.
There's no way. Okay.
And then you have to understand this is during quarantine. People do things during quarantine that they regret later. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then I got depressed because she wasn't real for like 2 months.
There's no way.
I didn't even do that for... You know his name already.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Do I really have to explain? It was love at first take, really. I remember the day vividly in my mind. And then I asked what his banner was, and it ended a couple of weeks before, and my heart was crushed. Like, I genuinely cried about it when I learned that this was before reruns existed, so I thought he was gone forever, and my life was over. I mean, I can tell you everything about him, and although he certainly ceased to be as prominent of a figure in my life nowadays, he still made a big impact. Just an impact. Okay. You guys don't even need me to write more because you know why I like it. He's been a constant over the past few years. If you haven't noticed, this is a great slide. What are your thoughts?
See, I knew this one was coming. I saw this one coming from like a mile away. It's not the worst one. I will say that.
Definitely not the worst one. Well, okay, sometimes a fictional character, like a fictional crush, is not about looks. It's about personality.
You're not
with
wrong.
With the ghost. I can't do this, I can't.
What's the ghost's personality?
I don't know, I don't even remember. He was the only interesting character. That's all I know. Yeah. Pirate Mommy. I mained her for a while. She thought, this is understandable, you know.
Yeah, it is understandable.
Please? Wait a second before you say anything. It's the voice. I think that her voice is hot. And she's also funny.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna justify myself.
No, I don't think you understand. You'll see later.
Later.
Oh my god, you agree.
See,
yes.
You showed yours. I was like, there's no way. There is no way. Yeah, no.
There is
her
way.
voice is hot as hell.
That's
Anyways,
so true. This one, like...
This one makes sense.
Yeah, but it was, like, so bad for no reason. And, like, he almost overtook Child as my favorite character, which is crazy to me. That would never happen. Like, I was so down bad. Like, it was an early freshman year or whatever. And, like, the race isn't even close anymore. He's I don't even know if he's top 10. But
Whoa, okay.
I was obsessed with him because I was a Genshin shipper. I hate myself for that. And I don't do that anymore because it's dumb. And also because I don't care about Genshin that much. But I was so down bad. It was like actually awful. So Adrian is boring. I don't really care about him that much. But like it's the daddy issues and trauma. It's part of the list. It's like it just keeps happening. The trend keeps happening.
He certainly is a character.
He is a character. I had to add this one just so that you know that I regret it. So this is the first of the ones with listen, I have to stick in solidarity with gingers, okay? He's silly, he's goofy, he sings, and also he reminds me of every ginger ever. So I don't know. Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess.
This one is very understandable.
This one's a very recent one? Or...
No. We're like halfway through the list.
Oh,
this
my
is like
goodness.
2 years ago.
Oh no.
I mean, I still think he's hot, but you know.
Okay, fair enough.
He's hot. He's a spy. I like it when people kill. Okay.
Child all of a sudden makes even more sense, which
I
I didn't know was possible.
There's so many characters on this list who have just murdered people. Miles Edgeworth. Specifically, my favorite image of him is the one with the glasses. I don't know what they do, but they're just different. He's different when he has the glasses. Yeah, I liked his voice in the anime. Like I watched in dub and sub, so they're both about even to me. The thing that stopped this hyperfixation was he's here a second time.
No way.
He got a redesign, so he counted differently, and also because it was like 7 years later, so I know he's a Lego. I know, okay? You don't have to say it. You don't have to mention it. I know he's a Lego. But he fits into every single category. The main character, the trauma, the overpowered, the daddy issues. There was no way it wasn't happening. It was inevitable.
No way.
Lumine.
Okay.
She's
okay.
pretty. She's a girl boss. She would kill me. Super cool, overpowered. Beat up the ginger, canonically. What isn't there to like? We need an evil man in our lives sometimes. Like, maybe he's just a little evil. Just a little. But, like, we all need a comically evil villain in our lives. Like, he's just kind of goofy. He was also really hot in the Harbinger trailer. Like, this image of him specifically, that was a great one of him.
No, fair enough. Oh, okay, this one's good.
This crush happened when I started making this fictional crush list, like, 2 years ago. So, I have a lot of images on here because I was taking them while I was reading the manga. But I think he's attractive. He is not average. He's lying. You know, it's his personality too. And there's this long explanation here, but it doesn't really matter. The images explain enough.
Okay. This one makes a lot of sense. Alright, you said you knew what was next?
I do know what's next.
Oh boy.
Holy shit! Manipulation man, sign me up! He's an awful person. He deserves no forgiveness. But I will love him no matter what, because
oh my gosh.
I don't really care about all that anyways. Another trauma boy who's overpowered with daddy issues, okay, whatever. But this one is the worst case of the trauma and daddy issues, so that's probably why I like him so much. And this has continued for over 1.5 years. So this is one of the longest standing ones on this list.
Wait, would Lloyd count as the longest standing one though?
No, because that was 2 separate occurrences.
Okay, fair
So,
enough.
some of the stuff that he's done, we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, and that we seen YouTube Volume 6. We don't ever mention that scene. He's so hot, but yeah. Okay. I know he killed a lot of people. I know he killed a lot of people.
You added Sukuna to this list?
Yes, he's hot.
I have to ask, okay? Do you like his pink hair or black hair version better?
Honestly, I'm kind of even. I don't like. I haven't read the manga. I do know about that though, but just because I'm more used to pink hair, I'm gonna say pink hair. Anyways, I was the only person like waiting during the Shibuya arc for him to come back and start killing because I didn't care who was gonna die. I needed that. My wife! Hate me, girl. I will treat you right. You deserve better than Manipulation Man. She's been through so much stuff with him, and I feel so terrible. I mean, like, look at this. Such a normal interaction here. Also, the entire community is just hating on her for being happy finally. Like, oh my god, let a girl live.
Why would they hate her? She looks awesome.
Because they're like, she has no plot development right now, and she's useless. Like, it doesn't matter. Let her live. But she deserves somebody who can show actual compassion and empathy, which is she is not getting right now. Definitely not. I'm not sorry, so it's not my fault. And thinking about him, like, he's not as insane. Like, he's kind of insane. He did some things. He tortured, waterboarded a woman, but you know, it's for because he's really hot. So, you know, me when he gets beaten up, he looked really great while doing it, though.
I don't think I have a right to say anything about. Okay, this
Yeah.
this slot.
This side, yes. I don't really have to say anything. He's Leon Kennedy. That's it. She's very pretty, and they made her very mid in the anime because the anime sucks and is like that. And yeah, she's like one of the few normal people in Coat. She's crazy. She's just like me for real. She's crazy about ayanokoji. I have cosplayed her, so yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She would break your arm though, and the queen of colored illustrations. Yeah, she definitely did try to break somebody's arm. She looks so nice in these two images here. She's so respectful. He's literally a dilf. It's canon. He was called one, and there's no doubt about it. And he's the best one. He's so silly and goofy, and I love him. And also, he's a single mother to a grown-ass man, and also like 9 orphans. But this one, sorry, this one isn't actually a picture of Kiryu. That's George. My bad. My bad.
Okay.
He's everywhere! He's so silly. I mean, I don't know what this guy's up to. He's done like everything. He started a construction company, he was the Lord of the Night in Sodenbori, and like, he canonically made the bubble era in Japan, and he crashed 3 trucks into different buildings, and I love him. We're on the Yakuza section, sorry about that.
I'm noticing some patterns here.
Yeah. I love this man so much. I loved him before I even saw him in game. I only heard his voice. I love Koichi Yamadera, and I loved him so much. And this song right now is him singing. It's so good. His voice is so good. He's rich, and he has really good street battle themes, and he's also so cool. And he's one of 2 Yakuza characters to ever feel the effects of smoking, so, you know. There's that. He is a clean smoker.
Oh my gosh. That's a cool picture. That's... oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. This
Hold on.
one... Yes, I know. This is a 50-year-old man, but we just went through the Yakuza section, so what do you expect? He's a Coat character. I'm not gonna lie. He is one of 2 characters in the series to have canonically murdered somebody, so I love that about him. I'm not gonna lie, I do think he's attractive, but he's ugly sometimes. It depends on the image, and they messed him up so much in the anime. Like, I'm actually so mad. He hurts me to my soul. I woke up this morning and I saw an Instagram reel that he was in, and my day was immediately ruined. I'm not even joking. I was shocked by the fact that it was even there in the first place, and it immediately angered me. In the manga, though, he's really hot, so
Okay,
it's okay.
yeah.
In one frame panel specifically, because he appears like 3 in 3 panels, so you know.
Great. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, I've never played a Final Fantasy game, I have to admit.
Okay.
But he's like, I don't even need to know anything about him, honestly. He's just so hot that he counts for this list. Like, he gets put on here just for that. They gave him this skin in Smash for a reason. They knew. They knew. And, yeah, so I don't really need to have a reason for this one. It's Sephiroth. Like, you get the idea.
No, I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I'm hoping the next one will step up.
Oh no! No, no! Let it go! I am aware. I'm aware he's another Lego. But it's his voice. Maybe. Also, he's like, as if he wasn't a Lego, you know, he would be hot.
I can see the
That's all I'm
of
saying.
him in the corner.
Yeah, I had to add that because I'm like, just imagine he wasn't a Lego. It's possession trope, okay? What can I say? He's the best Ninjago villain. People say he's kind of whiny, but I don't care. He's cool. This is a great way to end it with a Lego. This is the end.
You
Yes.
end it off with a Lego?
It happened recently, okay?
Oh my gosh. How
I didn't even
recently is
rewatch it, like, a month ago.
this? Oh my goodness.
Okay, shut up. Oh my god. Let a girl live. Let a girl have a crush on a Lego.
Yep, no, absolutely. You may. You may.
Guess who's back? It's me. Yeah, I've added some things since the last time, and they're actually they're not very diabolical. Not as bad as this. Trust me. They are normal. They are reasonable. They are understandable, which is honestly like that's the least you can expect from me at this point, for them to just be understandable. So let's just jump right into it. Okay. So this one is before after Dottore and before Psyche. So right in between there, we got Pantalone. He was originally removed. He actually used to be here, and for some reason I removed him instead of Dottore, even though he's hotter than him. This list is dumb and subjective, and just I think it's just because I didn't know enough about him, and I was like, oh, he doesn't count. Yeah, so I added him back. He's simply one hell of a banker. Yeah, J. Michael Tatum. This is definitely a picture of him. Trust me. So next, after Psyche and before ayanokoji, it's RN. He was also originally on this list, but I took him off because the crush wasn't intense enough. This is stupid. This is a stupid reason, because now, today, he's exactly my type. Like, this isn't even the trend. This is just, like, actually in real life, so that's kind of... So, he's ripped, but, sleeper build, so, my favorite. Like, it can't be seen through clothes, and I like that. He would treat me right. He was ready to die for that one fake woman. He would die for me. So 10 out of 10, easily the best IRL pick on this list, would do things. Next on this list is the current ones. They're after Moro. So trust me, the list did not end with him. It's not gonna stay that way forever. There keeps being stuff that's added to this list. Ishigami. He should have been a few slides earlier, probably like here or here, probably somewhere there. But he's mysterious and I like him, and he's attractive, maybe. He's kind of like, he's really serious and like really unathletic, which like, but I don't care that much, and he's also not insane, so would date. Why are there no illustrations of him? I understand. He has had 3 scenes, technically 4, technically only 2 if he was a named character in those ones, but shh. It doesn't matter, I need more illustrations of him. I know he didn't get one in volume 12, even though I'm currently avoiding spoilers, but I only know he didn't get one because, you know, it's the focus of the second years and not first year. I'm rambling, but yeah, this isn't even a real canon image of him. This is like the only other thing I could find of him other than his one canon image. Daigo Dojima. And I know for this entire list, I've been doing the Japanese names in the order that it's originally intended, but it's wrong for him. I don't know why, it just sounds wrong. I don't want to call him, I don't want to disrespect him with the name Dojima because it makes me think of his dad, and his dad sucks. Anyways, he's so hot. Ignoring how he looks in 3 and 4 because he's kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Like, this is a little sneak peek of what he looked like in 4. He was but oh my god. Why is he a reoccurring character in my dreams? Like, the other Yakuza characters don't do this. Even though they did all, like, the Yakuza 4 all appeared in one of my dreams. Anyways, literally so fine. I caught one glimpse of this man, and I knew he was fine. I feel you, Mine. I would kill for him too. Give him a gun and he's the most deadly character. Literally, he has killed so many people. And the final one out of my amazing picks, Sebastian. Oh my god. Sir, I will gladly sell my soul to you if it means that I get tea and sweets from you for the foreseeable future. He can take my soul, he can eat it, I don't care. I just need him. I'm a girl cosplayer for a reason. It's because she has the exact same taste in men as me. I would be mad if it was Beast and not me too, Grell. I feel you. I feel you. It should have been me. Anyways, I'm so normal. I'm so absolutely normal about every single character on this list. Also, small correction, I did say, oh, this is the worst one, not in terms of down bad, that goes to child, but in terms of my behavior. No, this is a false statement. It is so false. It has become it has become embarrassing how false that statement has been in recent times. Wanna know who it is? Wanna know who I've been delusional over? It's him. Obviously it's him. I'm losing my mind every day. I cannot stop thinking about him. I cannot stop thinking about respect. Matao Hirake. I can't. It's invading my mind. Okay. Back to your regularly scheduled program, aka probably me talking about Tsukishiro for like 4 minutes. So if you don't want that, just skip to the end. Sorry, I'm a little delusional. Bye. Anyways, thanks for watching. God bless America for giving us Leon Kennedy and some other characters, probably.
God bless for shirtless Sephiroth skin in Super Smash Bros.
God bless. Okay, that's my slideshow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, how do you like it?
It's awesome. This is so big. And mine can't even hold a candle to yours.
Well, I have been working on this for like a year and a half at this point, so it's not a problem.
Right.
So what's your favorite slide?
Child.
The love at first. Hey, girly.
That just gets me. And then the emotion,
I didn't even put his name here.
The emotion put into this slide is just immaculate.
I had to have the transition.
You know, I think in my YouTube video I fused the two of them together into one character.
I don't get it. It's so great.
Oh my gosh.
Monika is an era of my life. I regret it deeply.
Oh no. When you write the story of your life, this is gonna be a whole chapter.
Okay, in volume of like stuff I wrote about them, it was once child, but now it's definitely him. Just because I've been writing for the Coke fandom for so long at this point. Unfortunately, I am a fan fiction writer.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
It's fun, okay? I don't care if people... I just write angst half the time. What is open in your tab?
Oh, I just
What's that Wattpad tab?
I just opened this when you were talking about how you wrote fan fictions, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm a fanfic reader myself.
Oh my god, you're a Wattpad reader, you loser.
I used to. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Oh, there's one notable mention. One very, very specific notable mention here. Mine's a lot more tame, yeah, now I realize.
Yeah. Well, I told you from the beginning that Leon Kennedy was, like, the most normal slide.
No, Leon makes sense. Leon makes sense.
Okay, that is true. I have a lot of ones in here that don't.
Okay, a lot of yours make sense. It's just a couple of them are like, why?
Legos. Okay, I think I have an excuse for when I was under the age of 10, so that ghost doesn't count. He doesn't count. I was, like, 7. So he doesn't count. Why Pac-Man Ghost?
Yeah, so there's the tier lists, right? Good. Okay, most of them are good, right? No, I'll understand them. I totally get it, right? It's great. These characters are meant to be like this. Okay, the Legos, and also the 50-year-old man.
Hey! You didn't comment when it was the Yakuza characters.
The Yakuza characters make sense, alright?
He's like basically the same thing.
The Yakuza characters are hot.
He is!
Is
you
he?
just don't get
it.
Yes, you don't get it.
The Yakuza characters are like strong, you know, like
He's
basically
strong.
in their
He's
prime.
literally, he used to be a bodyguard. He's so
He
cool.
doesn't look it.
Yeah, because they mess. Well, sorry that things hide under suits. Okay.
Do the Yakuza characters' builds hide under their suits?
I swear, he was born into the wrong fandom. He should have been a Yakuza character. I believe this wholeheartedly. I was discussing this earlier today. I was like, this man, because none of the fandom cares about him at all. I'm the only person who is like actively thinking about him.
Oh my gosh.
He killed my family. He's gross. I have more. I literally have his introduction. It's so...
He looks old, that's the thing though. All the Yakuza characters look like at least semi-young.
Well, they're all the exact same age as he would be. Anyway,
Some of them age better than others.
I literally paused and walked away from my computer while watching this scene because I was immediately mad because I was hoping that they would do him justice, and they didn't do him justice at all. And it doesn't make sense because they did the other old characters all right. So why is he so bad?
That's the thing that happens in anime, you know? Some characters get nerfed.
He's so ugly. I can't.
Okay.
He was so fine there.
Is he though?
Yes! He is. He is also here. And if he was a Yakuza character, I know there would be so many people who liked him, alright?
Okay, look. See, I think... Okay, so the two anime images, right? I can understand why you're, like, upset. Of the two manga images, only the first one is, like, okay. And then the second one's, like...
Well, the second one's from the light novel, the first one is from the
Okay, yeah.
manga.
First one from manga, okay, sure. But this is, like, a very specific scenario in which he is, like, okay, yeah, okay, sure. He might have been hot when he was younger. Great.
He might have been. I can hope. I justify myself, okay? It's just you just don't get it. You're just
I just don't get it.
something happened to me after Yakuza. Like, okay, before I still thought he was an interesting character, and he was kind of like funny because there's a little bit of time where he was just comically evil and didn't really have much characterization, but he's really interesting. But then after Yakuza, I was like, I kind of see it.
Oh my gosh.
Let me out of here. I'm trapped in a prison, possibly even 10 years in the joint.
Oh my god. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Do you have anything you want to say?
We have very questionable taste. I think me probably more so, or mine is more unhinged, and yours is more questionable. Mine is more unhinged. I thought this was a safe space.
Oh no, it is, absolutely. But this has to be.
I was
video
7.
to do real.
I was 7. Okay. Goodbye and good night.
Goodbye and good night. Have a wonderful day.